What would you do as a seller? So you're the seller, not the realtor, on your home if you got a $600,000 offer, no inspections, or you had an offer at 613,000 with inspections. Which offer would you take?
As a seller of my house, I would actually take I would take the $613,000 offer with the inspections.
How come?
Because I feel I'm willing to take essentially that $13,000 risk on the home inspection. I feel that, given the age of my home, I got a lot of pride of ownership, right? So I live, I got the best house on the best lot. So, I'm willing to take that risk. And, I think given the age, I would avoid a really large, big ticket item, that might come up on the report.
And what would you do if the buyer does the inspection? You're willing to fix whatever, whatever comes along. Your house is relatively new, so to speak. But all of a sudden the buyer just says, you know what? I changed my mind, even though you said, hey, I'm willing to fix it. What happens next?
Yeah, it's a great point. I didn't even calculate that risk in of the idea that the buyer that I'm not even if it's a $5,000 issue, I never get that opportunity to fix it. The buyer just rolls out. So I think that's a great point. What are my risks? So obviously, number one, it depends on what the issue is. But if it's a material defect, I obviously now have the duty to disclose that to any potential buyer. The second risk that I have if the buyer just voids the contract. The second issue I have is that that potential stigmatism of my days on market, right? So in this brisk market that we're in, if my house is on the market for longer than my peers, the risk is that buyers assume that there's something catastrophically wrong with my house. So I have market days on market risk. I have disclosure risk, and kind of in conjunction with those two, let's say I do want to fix whatever that issue is, I got to figure out the contractor and I got to just deal with that. And if it's a very specialized repair, am I talking 2-3 months out before that contractor can come in and fix the problem, which then means, I'm a seller, I wanted to sell in the spring, and now suddenly I'm forced to settle after the 4th of July because I had to wait for the repair. So those would be, in my opinion, the risks associated with taking that offer that has the inspection contingency.